Alright.
All right. All right, I started. So,
Jesus Christ. I can't believe we're fucking doing this stupid shit, dude.
yeah, neither can
Playing
I.
this
Trust me. I
all
hate
all morning. All
Yeah,
morning.
trust me. I hate my life too. Don't worry.
Man, I hope you're excited because I sure as hell am not.
I ain't either. Why'd you talk me into this, Ryan?
Dude, I just said that as like a video idea, like I was gonna read it myself, but then you just said you'll record the audio, and I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't think
So
you were
I guess I
serious.
I I guess here we are reading BFX Pico fan fiction.
Keith is a dumb name.
I agree.
All right. Anyway, so there is 15 chapters to this monstrosity.
Yeah. Oh fuck, dude, we're so screwed. How are
And
we gonna get through this, dude?
we're not. And
Oh, like,
the chapters switch the chapters switch POV every two chapters. Yeah.
yeah.
Um and unfortunately, I have to go first
Yeah,
because
okay, we're just stalling at this point. We gotta get started, or
Ryan,
we're never gonna finish this.
you can't call it stalling if you can also just call it having a lengthy introduction because
Yeah.
that's
Okay, it's just a lengthy introduction. All right.
yeah, that's that's what it is.
Yeah, definitely not stalling.
No, I'm definitely stalling. Jeez. All right,
I guess we should just get started.
it feels awkward anyway. Um, heck, can't do it. All right,
Try not to cringe, dude.
I am very much cringing. Don't worry.
I'm
Can't even
already cringing, dude.
I can't even start it off. All right, chapter one. Uh, I just want to live a normal life, a life that can suck it up and punch these problems away. But of course, having a life like that is impossible. Well, for me at least, because nothing, absolutely nothing good happens when I'm around. I remember all the little details, the way my classmates looked at me with their dead and dull eyes as they laid in puddles of blood, how many people they and I killed that day. I'll never forget that day. I wish I could though, and if I did, I wouldn't be how I am today, a useless, pathetic person. Every day I ask myself, what would happen if I just died? Would anyone care? If I got tackled in an alley in broad daylight, would anyone try to rescue me? I want to believe that someone would, but I try not to keep my hopes up. I can only rescue myself for the time being. I remember when these kids named, I can't
Uh,
pronounce that,
Uber Sam,
Uber Sam,
Uber Sam.
Uber John, and Uber Fred, also known as the Uber Kids, were summoned
Driving
at my
people.
elementary school to replace me. I challenged them to a game of rock, paper, scissors roulette. We played with one gun, one bullet, and six chambers.
It's called Russian roulette.
Technically, all you have to
Pussy.
do is play a game of rock, paper, scissors. At first, you might think of it as a friendly and civil game where whoever wins gets free candy or toy of some sort. Wrong. Whoever loses takes a gun, puts it to their head, and pulls the trigger. You must keep repeating this until someone gets their head blown off by a 9 millimeter bullet. It's almost like Crocodile Dentist, but deadlier. When it was my turn to play, I never regretted playing. It was a pretty good memory, unlike the other ones. I decided to go outside and get some fresh air. I opened the door and was blinded by a bright and welcoming light from the sun. I took a seat onto my wooden chair in my patio. I don't know, I can't speak. And stared at the big white fluffy clouds. You know, I've always loved the way the clouds look like. They will look so soft and comfortable, and the way they slowly move with the wind is just so relaxing. I want to be up in the clouds, slowly moving further and farther from this hell we live in. I went I went back inside to go eat until I heard some manly screams coming from next to my apartment. I thought it would.
Manly? Are any screams ever considered manly?
I know, not female ones. I thought it was just some homeless dude going berserk in the alleyway, but I decided to go check it out. I took a peek around my corner and saw the mailman getting beat up by the kids next door. The kids next door. Hey, you remember me, right? I took a few steps closer, and they started to stagger a bit. Heck off, loser. We're just trying to have some fun.
Nice.
They backed off only a few inches from the wall and got into their fighting stances. I grabbed one of the kids from the collar and smiled devilishly. Get the hell out of here or I'll blow your hecking brains out. I held up my fist only a few inches away from their face, and they all ran off screaming. That guy's a hecking psycho. They spelled psycho wrong. They ran
Oh
away
my
in both
god.
they ran away in both directions until they left my vision. Those kids are something else. One time I nearly got tackled trying to get my mail by those kids. Hopefully they'll never come back, and if they do, well, they're wishing one deadly wish. I turned around and saw the mailman lying on the ground out cold. In his hand he had an envelope with my address on it, and I went ahead and grabbed it. I walked away from the scene and opened the envelope. Inside it was an invitation of some sort. It read, "You were chosen to battle against one of the most talented rappers from all around town. Make sure to bring your hardest, best lyrics from your most popular songs. The prize is the host's daughter. Wait, what? And an additional
Well,
$500,000 of cash. If you participate in other battles, you'll get paid $10,000 each. And if you continue to win, we hope to see you there at Subway 43006 on December 11th. I got back inside and jumped on my bed. Maybe I should check it out, I thought to myself. I don't have much experience in rapping, in fact. I just started getting into it. Maybe this will get my mind off things like my past. I only have 1 month to get prepared, so I'll try and make this count. Alright, so what are your thoughts on that chapter?
uh, dude, I don't know, man.
Alright, hang on, be right back. Alright,
Jesus,
so
I really don't know what to think about that first chapter,
moving on
dude.
to the next one. My personal opinion on it is that it'd make a pretty good story if it wasn't a ship.
If it wasn't this,
Yeah. Chapter 2. A few weeks later, I practice almost every day. I practice at home, in the subway, at the grocery store, the park. I even practice on the toilet sometimes. I worked extra hard at work, and I finally had the courage to ask my boss for a raise once in a while. This is the hardest I've worked in such a long time. I often told my boss that I was sick and didn't have the strength to get up, but in reality, I just wanted to have a quick smoke, sleep all day, or take a few minutes to try and think about my life choices. I was on the urge of getting fired, so I was expecting him to decline my offer. But because of my unexpected hard work, my boss never declined my offers for a raise, not even once. I saved up as much money as I can so I could find some good quality producers for my music and for the essential things at home. On my free time, I listen to other artists and message about 10 producers, asking if they can help me out for the contest. I sent them some of my lyrics, but unfortunately they all declined. Almost every single one of them said the same thing: "Sorry, bro. Your music looked great, but it's not what we're looking for." Or, "Sorry, we're not accepting beginners at the moment." I tried to look for some other producers, but
Funky
those
Friday
10 were
moment.
literally the only ones that were available. All the other producers I looked at were either too expensive, too far away, or were really bad at what they do. I guess I'll have to try find some other ones. I tried to make my own beats by downloading multiple apps on my phone that seemed pretty popular, but none of them seemed to work correctly. Actually, I lied. I'm just too dumb to understand them. I probably would have been smarter if I probably would have been smarter if Cassandra and her monkeys didn't shoot up the whole school. Growl. Growl.
Oh my
Now
god.
that I think about it, I haven't ate all day. I should at least get myself some dinner. I don't want to starve to death just because I wanted to make some good music, am I right? But now I feel so dedicated to making music. Maybe it's my new thing now. Maybe I finally found my purpose. I put out a green soda and grabbed my Mac 10 off my nightstand. I hid it under my hoodie and left to go get some food at my local grocery store. I usually walk to the grocery store, but recently I bought myself a new skateboard since my other one snapped in half at the park. So instead of walking, I decided to bring it and ride it for the first time. It was very clean, no stickers, cracks, or chipping, just pure brand new. I wish I was like that skateboard. As I was making my way towards the grocery store, I saw more flyers about the rap battle that was going to be held in the subway. As I got closer to the walls of the building, I started to slow down and look at them. There was a neon blue haired guy on the flyer that stood next to a silhouette of another person. The guy looked somewhere around my age. White t-shirt, dark blue jeans, red tennis shoes, and a red hat. He must have been one of the new contestants. I looked for any changes to the flyer, as if they changed the date or something. It started to pick the pace up a little bit, but I wasn't paying attention. Before I knew it, I was falling off my skateboard, face first into the cement.
The loser.
So, that
Oh fuck! It's my turn.
that's chapter 2.
Yeah.
Now it's your turn. I will be standing
All
by
right.
and
All
get started.
right. Good work today, Keith. I turned around and saw Molly, my girlfriend, sitting on the gigantic speakers. Wait, Molly? The fuck?
Continue.
I just finished another rap battle with her dad and was just about to go home. As everyone was leaving, I gave her my hand to help her get down. She just stared at me with a smile of confusion and continued to sit still. You want to get down, right? I asked, still holding my hand off her. Oh, sorry, I'm okay for now. I can get down myself, she replied. I put my hand down and anxiously rubbed it on my shirt. Okay then. Jesus. I replied in a saddened tone. We stood there in awkward silence for a few minutes, just staring at the chipped, dirty, and glossy walls of the subway. So, I was thinking, I tapped my foot nervously and stared at the floor, making sure no eye contact was made as I was talking. I know it's rude, but I can't seem to look at her in the eye right now. It's just awkward. Before I was able to say anything else, she jumped down and put her hands on her hips. Sorry, Keith, but I'm busy this weekend and I don't have enough time to hang out today either. She sighed. Not that easy to read. I didn't even need to finish my sentence. Oh, yeah, that's okay, I replied, and again, more silence. I don't think she wants to hang out with me. Her face says it all. I'm just gonna leave. I grabbed my stuff and took off. I could tell she's losing interest in me slowly but surely, and I'm losing interest in her too. I've been rapping for a few months now, ever since I was into this contest. I was so stressed out and tired. Never wanted to do anything else besides rap and go to sleep. I always made sure to practice at least once a week, but now I've been practicing almost every day. I only joined for the cash and Molly. She's pretty cute. I never thought of her as an object or a possession of mine. Now, if I don't win every battle, uh, Jesus Christ, this looks gonna be like, if I don't win every battle, Molly's life can be in danger. Dad making her the prize for the contest. If I lose against a middle-aged man, she's going to have to stay with him. Who knows what will happen to her? She can get kidnapped, raped, sold to another master or some shit. Excuse me. I have to work hard to keep her safe, but I can never spend time with her because of it, and she doesn't realize that yet. Of walking back home, I sat next to a building with some sticky soda painted walls and graffiti sprayed all over it. I also noticed the few of the flyers for the contest taped up and ready to be seen by everyone passing by. I grabbed my headphones out of my bag and placed the headphones to my ears. I closed my eyes and sat there just listening to nice soft beats of the music. I sat there for at least an hour, just listening to music and giving people the occasional wave. A lot of people recognized me from my recent rap battles and shook my hand giving compliments, or what I suppose were compliments. I couldn't hear them through my headphones, so I just nodded and said thank you every time someone tried to talk to me. Relatable. I decided to go back home before it got dark, but before I was able to get up, a young, possibly around my age, gingerhead was on his skateboard looking at the wall and coming in hot. I tried to get up and move as quickly as possible, but my legs were too stiff for me to move. I was sitting there for at least an hour and a half, so. And before I knew it, he was trampling over my legs, falling face first into the hard, pea-stained cement. Oh.
Unfortunate.
Oh God. So, what do you think?
Well, I don't know what to think. I am regretting this. Do I really have to
I am
film
too.
this?
Oh, dude, I'm definitely uploading this. Someone invited me. Oh no, never mind. Someone liked the thing. Never mind. All right. Jesus Christ, man! I yelled. I got up as quickly as possible and slowly flipped him over. What? Taking a very thorough look at his face. Pretty eyes. And, oh no. Eyelashes, fluffy ginger hair, soft and smooth skin, and a dark and small dark freckles scattered almost everywhere on his face. Okay, maybe I'm looking a bit too hard. Oh no. Pretty skies, the ginger mumbled, squinting his eyes. He reached over and ruffled my hair like he was searching for something. Something he needed desperately. He What? Oh, intertwined. It's spelled wrong. His fingers in my hair, softly tugging and scratching at my scalp. Uh, uh,
Hey, don't worry, he's dazed. He doesn't know what he's
let's
feeling.
go, big boy. I tried to pick. Dude, let's go, big boy. I tried to pick him up, but he was extremely heavy. I laid him down next to his skateboard and grabbed my phone out of my bag. I called Molly, asking if she could give me a ride and help me carry the guy back home. Fine. Just send me the address. I'll be there in a minute. I frowned. Thanks, Molly, I said, putting my hand into my pocket. Yeah, yeah, whatever. You only call me when you want something. And it's like I sat there for a few minutes, watching the sunset. I let the ginger lay on my lap and listened to his small, quiet snores. Molly pulled up in her dad's Lambo and helped me get him into the car. The whole car ride was super tense and awkward. It's always it's always awkward when I'm with her, pointing at the ginger in the back. Oh, him? He tripped over me while I was listening to music, hit his head on the concrete. I feel bad for the guy. I turned around to look at him. Oh, fuck. He looks so handsome in the moonlight. I wish he could just hug me tight, squeeze me until I what? Wait, what the hell am I thinking? Keith? I look around, it's all Molly looking at me with a concerned and a here. Now get out of the car, I'll see you later. Well, from the looks of her face, I'm definitely not going to see her later. Okay, okay, sorry. I grabbed the guy out of the car and walked him into my house. Molly drove off and I closed the door behind me. I laid him down on the couch and started to pace around the room. What was that back there? I took a seat and tried to control my breathing. Jesus Christ. There's something wrong with me, I thought. This guy hasn't actually done anything. I'm already going crazy over him. The only thing he did was, well, exist. I was super nervous and scared. I thought I was going to puke. I decided to go on my phone and check out what was going on social. Oh, never mind. I decided to go on my phone and check out what was going on social media to try and calm me down. I turned on the lamp on my nightstand so I can look from my phone. I got up and from my phone outside on the patio. Wait, I forgot my stuff in the car. I smacked myself in the face. I'm so stupid. I threw myself onto my torn ceiling of my apartment. I should just bit ass brain. I took off my shirt and pants, leaving me in only my boxers, and turned off the lamp. I closed my eyes and covered myself in the blankets. Let's hope tomorrow I won't be making such a fool of myself out of myself again. That was hard to
All
read.
right, Ryan.
Oh my god, that was so hard to read.
Let's leave it off
Yeah.
here and continue this later because I'm reaching a 20-minute mark and uh and
All right. Yeah.
I just
So
don't want to
on
continue.
chapter 5.
Also, I'm actually kind of scared for my channel because if I upload this, I'm fearing that I will get a strike.
Well, I'll upload it then. Pussy.
Ah, fine. I'll upload it.
How many chapters are left?
A lot.
We're on chapter. Oh, there's not that many, right? We're on chapter
Mhm.
5 right now.
Yeah. We'll continue this another time, right? In another video. I hate myself.
Yep. So that's part one.
Part
I
one
just.
of this horrible, hellish monstrosity that we are trekking through. I want to kill myself.
Yep. Yeah.
Alright, you wanna go play Roblox now?
Yeah. All right. So go ahead and send Scott.
I still haven't
That'll
stopped
be
the
part
recording
one.
yet,
And I'll.
Ryan. Ryan, I still haven't stopped the
I know.
recording it!
I know.